New fire hydrants are coming to a Valley neighborhood, and residents say it's something they've been waiting for years. The city of Alamo approved the plan and promises to start the installation later this month. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey spoke with a widow who welcomes the decision.
The Alamo fire chief says the Regency Acres subdivision needs fire hydrants to protect those who call it home. 92-year-old Rosa Aguilar bought her home 26 years ago when her husband passed away. She has to stay indoors due to disabling arthritis. A provider looks after Aguilar in the morning, and family members stop by to check on her. At night, however, Aguilar says she's alone.
I cry myself to sleep at night. I live alone, and I cry myself to sleep practically every night.
She counts on the fire department in case of an emergency.
If anything should happen, like let's say a fire, I'm gonna be killed inside because I'm disabled.
Aguilar supports the idea of new fire hydrants on her street. She thinks they're good for her community and her personal safety.
If we get a hydrant, oh my gosh, that's the best thing that ever happened to this territory.
Alamo's Fire Chief Rolando Espinosa says his department is set up to deal with only having one fire hydrant to serve the dozens of families in the subdivision, but he applauds the city for its plan to put more hydrants in this neighborhood.
The city started from within the city because there were some very old fire hydrants and water lines, and they started with that and they're working their way out.
Espinosa says the subdivision needed the extra protection for years. Espinosa adds the fire protection in this part of the city has improved. He says Highview subdivision, also annexed by Alamo, will have more hydrants installed later this year. In the studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.
The new fire hydrants in Regency Acres subdivision brings it up to date with the code used by the Texas State Fire Marshal. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. The State Fire Marshal's office tells us that as a rule, fire hydrants are set up every 500 feet in a residential area and every 300 feet in a commercial area. Alamo Fire Chief Espinosa tells us that Texas cities create their own ordinances based on the general rules.